Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So today, I'm down in the creek woods behind my house because there's lots of random things down here, and there's a vehicle down here, or what's left of it. I was walking along and I saw a tire sticking out of the creek bank, and lo and behold, I dug it up and there's the whole rear end of a car. I believe it's a 49 to 51 Chevy. I don't know for sure, but right now, that's going to be towards the end of the video because I'm just walking along showing stuff that's in the creek. But right here, we have the back seat of a car. At least I believe it's the back seat. I don't know what it's from. It looks older though, that's for sure. It's really nasty though. Like, it's literally submerged in the creek, in the mud. But it's definitely a backseat for a car. And there's a bicycle. A rusty bicycle. It looks like it's missing the wheels. Or at least one wheel. So there's a bicycle and a seat for a car. And then down there, up around the corner, is where the car is. So I'm going to walk along down there. Sorry if it's a little shaky, because I have to be careful where I put my feet. And it gets really deep in some spots, so I have to be very careful where I put my feet. Stupid mosquitoes won't go away. There's a sandal randomly. Here's a bicycle wheel. I don't know if it's for that same bicycle or not. But the main attraction, the car, is up here. This is also the same, this is farther up, but it's the same creek where I filmed that combine that was down in the valley. There's a ton of random things along this whole creek. There's a bench. But the car, I don't think you can see it yet. Let me get around this log and then I'll get up there. I am wearing muck boots so I can actually walk in the creek. It's very helpful. The car is up there. I don't think you can see it yet. There's not much of it. Like I said, it's just the rear end. But when I first found it, it was pretty much only the tire was sticking out and a small portion of the axle. And then I dug it up, and it turned out it was the rear end of a car. It's a very red bucket. That's random. Like I said, there's tons of random weird things down here. It's just been used for dumping for years and years, and it's probably one of the most polluted creeks that I know of in this area, if not the most polluted. I do know if you go far enough, there's a lot of shopping carts and a lot of bicycles. Speaking of which, here's another bicycle. A rusty bike, there's not much left of it. And here's the car. Oh, I just slipped on the bank, oops. There's not much of a car, like I said. I don't even know if these are parts of the car. I found them in the bank a little ways down, but I figured they might be part of a car, or part of the car. Like, this looks like a hinge for a trunk or something. Everything's mangled and twisted up. This bumper, which is actually not connected at all, it's in two halves. I fished that out of the creek behind me. I don't even know if it's for this vehicle. And then here's another small piece of random metal. I don't know if it's for it either. And here's the rear end of a car. I know it doesn't look like much, but this side's missing the wheel, the tire, and the rim. Still got rubber there, but it's just a piece there. One of the frame rails. This frame rail is not even attached. I just rested it on top of here because I dug it up completely twisted and mangled. But you can see how it's busted off right here, and it's busted there and busted there. So I think they bulldozed this into the creek. It's still got all the struts, and this side still has a wheel. You can tell just by the design that it's old. And then here's the other frame rail, and the rear bumper is still attached. And that bumper is pretty much how I even considered what it could be. And I think it's a 41 or 49 to 51 Chevy. What's left of it anyway. It's just the rear end, but it's just down here on the creek bank. And I excavated it out of there, because this, half of this tire, and from about here to here, no, actually from about here to here was all that was visible. The rest of it was all buried. And this is all still connected too. This bumper is still connected. And it was completely buried. But it just got mangled. And there's bits and pieces. But yeah, it's not much of a car. Just enough where I call it an abandoned car or an abandoned vehicle. I mean, it's more than a pile of parts in my opinion. But it's really not a lot of a vehicle. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more videos of abandoned vehicles and interesting things in the woods and just car stuff in general. But, yeah. Bye.